Hi, boys and girls. It's Tuesday, and we are continuing our study of weather. So, my book today is called Weather, and it's a National Geographic for Kids book, and it's written by Lisa M. Jerry. Explore my world, weather. Whoosh! The wind blows through the trees. The long branches sway and dance in the breeze. It's a windy day. Windy, sunny, and rainy are all different kinds of weather. Weather is always changing. Just watch, you'll see. The wind can be fast or slow. It pushes boats across water and blows hats off of heads. Whoops! So look, the wind was blowing so hard it blew this hat right off of this little girl's head. Sunshine. On sunny days, the sun shines bright, warming the earth. Sunflowers, these are sunflowers, and daisies, which are these flowers, turn toward the sun to soak up as many rays as they can. And boys and girls, and you'll notice if you have plants in your house and they're near a window, they'll actually grow towards the sunlight. You'll see them reaching for the sun. I need to turn my plants around so that way each side gets the same amount of sunlight. The sun can make the air feel hot, just right for a rest in the shade. Oh, there's those trees that we've talked about providing shade for the animals from the hot sun. Or a swim. Ah, that feels nice. We all like to take a swim on a nice hot day. Even the bears like to cool off in the water. Clouds. Clouds are made of tiny drops of water that float together in the sky. Fluffy white clouds are called cumulus clouds. Can you say cumulus? Cumulus. So it's a hard word to say, but that's these big white puffy clouds that are in the sky. They're called cumulus clouds. On sunny days, you might see big puffy clouds. When they block the sun, they make patches of shade on the ground. So when these big puffy clouds float in front of the sun, they block the sun's light from shining down, and they cause a shadow on the ground. Some clouds are thin and feathery and float high in the sky. The thin and wispy clouds are called cirrus clouds. Can you say cirrus? Repeat after me, boys and girls. Cirrus. There you go. Flat gray clouds are called stratus clouds. Can you say stratus? Stratus clouds. They're flat and gray. Some clouds cover the sky like thick gray blankets, like the stratus clouds. Plants and animals need rain to survive. Drip, drop. When dark clouds roll in, rain might be next. One by one, drops of water fall from the clouds above. Pitter patter, split, splat. So this bird is using the leaves on a branch as its umbrella. That's pretty cool. Brrr, when it's cold enough, water droplets in the cloud can freeze and fall to the ground as snow. And we talked about that about a month ago when it was snowing, when it was cold. Down drift snowflakes one by one. Thunder always comes after lightning. So if you see lightning in the sky, listen for the thunder to come right after it. When thunder rumbles and lightning flashes through the sky, get ready for a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms can bring lots of rain and lots of loud noise. Boom! After a storm ends, the sun peeks through the clouds again. Animals shake the rain off. If you've ever given your dog a bath, you'll notice after it gets out of the bath, it'll shake that water off. That's what the animals in the wild do. They shake that water off, just like your dog would. Let's go outside. The sun is shining. There are puddles to splash in. That's always fun to do. Your moms might not like it because you get your clothes all muddy. Wow, and rainbows to see. Wow, look at that beautiful rainbow, boys and girls, and it's reflecting in the lake below. A rainbow happens when sunlight shines through tiny raindrops floating in the air. Have you ever seen a rainbow? Wild weather. Here are some ways weather can be wild. A tornado is very strong winds that start spinning and they can form a tornado. So it's like it makes a funnel shape where it's wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. And this is air spinning, spinning, spinning. A flood is when there's too much rain falls and too fast, and it causes floods. A hurricane is a widespread storm, that means huge storm, that brings strong winds and heavy rain. A blizzard is a heavy snowstorm with strong winds. Hail are balls of ice called hail, sometimes rain down from the sky. And hail's strange because sometimes you can even see hail in the summer when it's hot out. And a drought, it happens when it doesn't rain for a very long time. It can make the ground dry up and crack. So this place has not had rain in a long, long time. And the ground is so dry, it's cracking. Watching the weather. Which kind of weather do you like best? And why? Think about that, boys and girls. Scientists who study the weather are called meteorologists. We learned that yesterday. That's a big, long word. Let's say it together, boys and girls. Meteorologist. So they are scientists who study the weather. Here are some tools they use to predict what the weather will be like. An anemometer, it measures the wind speed, how fast the wind is blowing. A satellite is in space and it takes pictures to show scientists how clouds are moving across the earth. A weather balloon goes up high in the sky. It sends scientists information about the conditions up there. A thermometer measures the air temperature, just like we have thermometers to test our temperature, our body temperatures. There's a thermometer to test the air temperature and see how warm or cold it is. This is a windsock, and a windsock shows which way the wind is blowing. And this is a rain gauge. A rain gauge measures how much rain has fallen. So maybe the next time it rains, we can put out a container outside and let it collect the rain to see how much rain we get. What is today's weather like where you are? Well, I know that today it's going to be a sunny day and it is warming up, boys and girls. So Mrs. Heller is super excited that it's going to warm up because I like to be outside, but I don't really like the cold weather. So I'm happy that it's warming up and I can get outside more and ride my bicycle. What should you wear? When you head outside, it's important to have the right gear for the day's weather. Can you match these clothes and other items with the weather they are best for? So here is sunny and hot weather, rainy and wet weather, snowy and cold weather. Where would the sunglasses go? What weather do they match best with, boys and girls? Well, I know I like to wear my sunglasses to the beach when it is, yes, sunny and hot. That's right. How about this snowsuit? It will keep you nice and warm on a, yes, snowy and cold day. How about this hat? Sometimes I like to wear a hat when I'm wearing my sunglasses at the sunny and hot beach. That's right, the hat keeps the sun from shining in your eyes. It shades your face. How about these boots? Oh, these boots look like they would be great for rainy and wet weather, for playing in puddles. And what about the hat and mittens? We know we wear these when it's snowy or cold. Umbrella starts with letter U. Umbrella is what we use when it is rainy and wet. And we also might wear this raincoat when it is rainy and wet. And how about flip-flops? Well, you don't wear socks with flip-flops, so it has to be what? Sunny and hot, or at least warm outside to wear your flip-flops. And the last item, snow boots. Of course, we wear our snow boots when it is snowy and cold. All right. Okay, boys and girls, so your assignment for today, let's get it up here, is this. You are illustrating the different types of weather. And here are my illustrations. I made snowflakes and snow on the ground and even built a snowman to show snowy weather. Rainy weather, I have clouds with rain falling from them. Sunny weather, I drew a bright, shiny sun. And usually when it's sunny, there's a pretty blue sky. Clouds, big puffy clouds. My big cumulus clouds. My stormy weather is darker clouds. When it's stormy, the clouds are darker and there's lightning bolts coming from them. So that's a thunderstorm. And then my windy weather is my cloud. He's blowing air and there you can see the wind blowing all around him, the wisps of air blowing all around him. So this is your assignment and you are to illustrate each type of weather: snowy, rainy, sunny, cloudy, stormy, and windy. Okay, boys and girls, and I'll see you back on Thursday to learn more weather facts. I hope you all have a great day, boys and girls.